deal. But I feel like this one's just a little bit different because you have like one of the big stars, a big international star. Well, a burgeoning star, I guess. And you have a player like targeting him, like and not targeting him like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna say this right now. I wish this type of energy, like Koke is mad about, oh, if Vinicius Jr. scores, like that's his job. Like, how come none of this like energy is ever for somebody like Zlatan? Like
Hmm.
Zlatan is like violent and like out here like trying to hurt people on the field, like elbowing them on purpose and kicking people. And you've never seen this kind of energy for Zlatan. You hear all about Neymar showboating, and now you're hearing about Vinicius Jr. showboating, and I'm sure every other Brazilian player they say that about. But I've never heard like these people have like disgust about someone like Zlatan, who is like, I've seen like you see these videos of Zlatan like cocking back and like elbowing somebody as hard as he can on the pitch, not even getting caught for it.
Not even getting an assault charge, by the way.
Yeah, like
You assaulted somebody, dog.
kicking the
If
shit
I
out
did
of
that, I
people.
get literally arrested. That's
Yeah, like
crazy.
kicking people on purpose,
Yeah, yeah.
kicking people in practice, like getting into fights with people, and you never hear. And then also just like his attitude, like the way he speaks about himself. How come that's never really like brought up as somebody who is like not an example of how a footballer should be? But if you get on the pitch and you nutmeg somebody and then hold the ball for a little bit, when literally that dude doesn't even need to be there anymore because you're going backwards. Now it's like, hey, Stevie's got to be like, nah, if you do that, like somebody should come kick you. Like, what? But why? It is that old school mentality. And I feel like these people aren't doing anybody any favors by keeping that mentality alive. If that's how it was in the 80s and the early 90s, that's cool. Y'all couldn't play. Like, y'all weren't good athletes out in England, really? In Italy? You're going to tell me in 1981 that there's three good athletes in Italy? No, dude, I'm sorry. Y'all were good for there, okay? Like now we got good athletes. Like we got people that are like training from a young age. They don't need to have that mentality that if somebody gets the better of me, I should go like try to hurt them. If somebody gets the better of you, then you try to do it back. Or you
Hmm.
just like try to win the game and you can
What,
scoreboard them.
what's the famous line? It's like, oh, just get it back, get one back, get one back. Like
Yeah.
if something happens, like if the defender gets the ball from you or the defender passes you, you'd be like, oh, I'll make up for it next play. I got
Caesar,
to get that
Caesar,
back.
Caesar, imagine if that was the case in basketball, if that was the culture. You get crossed up and stuff all day in
You know
basketball.
what?
If it was the culture in basketball that if somebody like crosses you up or gets by you, that you're supposed to like punch them, there wouldn't be a sport
There
anymore.
was a discussion about this in basketball.